alongside his teammate Hysen going up against M4Mini and Zero.
Yeah, EU has certainly been in an experimentation phase when it comes to 2v2 partners and trying to find out what works for who. We were just talking about how Zapapi and Viper is a new combination. The only two teams that have been really sticking to their guns has been Blaze and Acno and Fozy Machete, and that's because they've been getting top 2, top 3 every tournament. So we'll see how this one goes. M4Mini and Zero versus Hysen Simple on Mammoth Fortress.
Here we go. Hysen charging forward, trying to steal out the spawn weapon, but M4Mini is able to pick it up. Another Olgrim for a game in the European region.
Yes, goes without saying. There will be Olgrim. Double Brim, too. Not on the same team, but Simple on the Brim instead of the Taros. We're seeing a lot of Taros from Simple as of late. Ever since
ground pound.
Oh no, Simple, he's not making that one back. But Hysen,
nice punish from Hysen. Zero can't get the save.
Oh, Zero
Hysen gets a double.
Oh man, that was all just nasty. Everything there on the left, like that was like
gross.
What was happening? I guess the one really great play was Hysen going and looking at that situation and going, what the heck is going on here? I'm going to take all your stocks. He ground pounded everybody. He was able to take it off. And Hysen now just entering the orange on the first stock. We got a ton of damage from M4Mini. A really great start for the red team, despite Simple losing that stock almost for free. And it's happening again.
Yeah. M4Mini is going to get launched to the other side. Hysen with the rotate. M4Mini can't get the touch. Blue team.
You know,
getting taken out, man.
I'm not too concerned. M4Mini and Zero had a really bad game 1 against Addy Mystic and QS, and then 3-1'd them. So maybe it's not that big of a deal. It's not looking great, but I can't look at a best of 5 in a game where players lose their stocks to just jumping around the bottom of the stage twice as like telling of how the rest of the set's gonna go. That's sometimes it happens. You've played with part of the creed enough to know.
Yeah, right. Sometimes your teammate just decides to run off the map. What can you do? You just got to play your best. But right now, red team playing out of their minds. 4 stocks to the 2 of the blue team. M4Mini trying to put some damage out. Nice little down sig, but it's going to be on Hysen, who's basically undamaged.
Ooh. Hysen does make it back onto the stage, gets some nairs, down airs, takes M4Mini down, and it's now 3 stocks to 1. Hysen, wow, Hysen just finishing off every stock in the game. 4 KOs for Hysen and really taking advantage of his opponents whenever they were off stage. A really quick game 1. Hopefully M4Mini and Zero can make the adjustments necessary going into this next game. I don't know why Hysen Simple wouldn't go back to Mammoth Fortress, but they choose not to. Shipwreck Falls, they were like, okay, if our opponents can't recover on Mammoth Fortress, what is it going to be like at Shipwreck?
Definitely not going to be able to recover here.
It's a good choice, actually, because I was thinking just go back to the stage that you did really well on, but I guess another way to look at it is we got pretty lucky with how unfortunate it was for them, so let's try to push that misfortune even further.
Yeah, just recognizing what advantages they had over the blue team in game number 1, and then trying to push it even more here in game number 2. We see everybody with a weapon in hand, but nobody really getting started just yet. You saw like the blue team kind of holding the right side and the red team trying to get in on them.
M4Mini and Zero taking a decent amount of damage. Simple does avoid the neutral sig from Zero. All right, Hysen not being able to get as much damage in as usual. Zero putting Simple off the left side of the stage. No one really getting anything started on M4Mini. A nice side air follow up into Hysen. Doesn't get the side air again. Hysen makes it back. Nice nair, but Zero the one the most damage for sure, and downlight recovery takes him up the top.
Really nice from Hysen to get that early stock lead. M4Mini, though, least damaged on the board in that first stock. You see Simple trying to get some good damage built up, but again, M4Mini fighting back against this red team.
Counter hits, went for the ground pound, nice recovery. Red team just not losing their stocks. And okay, finally goes down. Is Simple going to make it back? He does.
Yeah.
Surprised he chose to. I feel like in that moment, having both Hysen and Simple return back to the...
Oh no. You just stage spike his teammate. He was trying to save him, but he stage spiked him.
Why try to save him? The point I was about to make was when you're that damaged and your teammate just went down, just go down with them. That way it's easier to get control of the stage, get some weapons, not allow your teammate to take so much damage. I mean, it still works out for them. Simple just get the ground pound.
So if they finish off 0, this could be a really good position for this red team. Of course, Emperor Mini's still on that first stock, but the less 0 has, then the less for the blue team overall. Nice recovery. Still not enough to finish off Emperor Mini, but that's not the main target. Just keep Emperor Mini off the stage and you can get this knockout, that down air, and 0 is out of here. Can't get the wall touch. 1 stock left for 0, and Emperor Mini's gonna fall too.
No, it's not that bad. It was his first stock. He was a deep red. But that happens more often than not with Emperor Mini and 0, where they're just doing some stuff off stage, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, I don't have any more jumps left.
Despite how it feels sometimes, jumps are not infinite. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
edgeguard attempt.
If they take out Hysen, this is actually really solid for the blue team. 0 hasn't taken too much damage yet, and for Mini, he's actually the stock lead. He has not had a single person take a stock from him actually, as he just fell on his last one.
Dude, that's the tech.
Yeah.
They don't get any KOs if you just run off the map.
It's like I just play to a certain shade of red, and then I start over. I don't let my opponents finish off my stocks. Oh, Emperor Mini's struggling to find a weapon.
Yeah, a lot of people on their final stocks. Red team might want to start thinking about taking out 0. Maybe potentially go for those 1v2s, but Emperor Mini doing a good job splitting this red team. Nice big side air, put Simple off stage. Blue team might be able to take him out of this one, but instead decide to rotate towards Hysen.
Oh, nice neutral sig. Hysen nearly going to
No interrupt.
lose this last. Oh, he gets hit by the side to put 0 go. He's going to go down. Has to jump above the weapon, and Hysen gets the side air.
Ooh.
Oh, this is so tense. Emperor Mini is almost definitely going to win this. I mean, he's Olgrim. He just has to stare. Doesn't matter what he has.
But if red team's got a team combo, red team has a team combo.
Side air, down air, double down air. Oh, Simple. Makes it back. More damage on Emperor Mini, but it's still not enough yet. It's still Olgrim. Downlights and siders are coming.
Team combo.
Oh, he misses the neutralite. Why would you neutralite there? It wouldn't even work even if he hit it. Down air. Stops on the side light. They're just getting chip damage in. Down air again. Side air hits. There goes Hysen. Weapon throw into another sider. Oh, he avoids the down stick, but Emperor Mini, he thrives in these 1v2 environments with Olgrim. He has so many tools. Neutralite sends Simple flying.
Bro, that one team combo. If they had hit that team combo.
One downer. Simple. Oh, no weapon.
Down
Lights him away. Simple, what's that
Where's
sider?
the N-sig? Where's the N-sig?
Neutralite.
Oh, it's a neutralite.
And he got a jump out of him, too. He dash jumped in the middle of that neutralite. Grab hits.
Oh, that'll do it.
Whoa! Simple makes it work with that ground pound. Emperor Mini just couldn't find anything. I don't. It's so difficult to call whether that was a comeback or an upset or whatever because of where the game state was. But I think Simple had to play really, really well with how much damage they had, and they dropped that team combo and still made it work. Emperor Mini goes down and makes me eat my words because I was like convinced that it's like, dude, you just have to get like 2 Sayers. And
yeah, I mean, red team was very damaged, but Emperor Mini, meanwhile, was able to put out 758 damage, so a lot of damage was put out. You do see 0 going to be going over to the Bode Bar now for game number 3.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, it's a 2-0 lead for Hysen and Simple. I'll be a 2-0 lead's a 2-0 lead. It can't be barely a 2-0 lead, but it felt like it was a 2-0 lead, or just barely because of how that last match went. But if Hysen and Simple win this, they go forward. And 0 does make the change because he was dying incredibly early in the past 2 games. And Emperor Mini, while almost winning that game, did not win that game, and they need those wins now. They have to reverse 3-0 to have a chance. And we're on Crystal Temple. The walls keep shrinking. They just get smaller and smaller.
Let's get the no-wall stage in here. But nice start for the red team. Emperor Mini already in the yellow, going to be in the orange soon. Edgeguard attempt from this red team. 0 comes in to break things up so Emperor Mini can get back on stage. A nice neutral signature. Red team in a risky spot. Hysen with the hit onto his teammate, but a nice save keeps Simple alive.
Would the no wall stage be Dodge Bomb? Or whatever that's called? I'm trying to think. Yeah, that would be
one with all soft platforms.
Yeah, all soft platforms. That's what we're looking for. No one gets to recover. That would be awful. Let's not do that. Okay, Emperor Mini goes
nice
flying.
down air.
Simple goes down first, and Emperor Mini manages to survive.
Oh.
Recovery, that's not where he wants to be the recovery, but luckily you don't do as much damage and knockback onto teammates.
Uh-oh. Oh no, 0's out. Emperor Mini with the save, but Simple with the punish. And that puts the blue team behind now. Stock advantage to the red team. Hysen on this Koji, just extending stocks.
Oh, and for Mini gets the...
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That was huge. 2 downers in a row. And for Mini surprisingly succeeding in the offstage attempts. Whereas before we were just seeing him fall to his death a lot. He's now taking the stock off of Hysen. Really, really close game 3 so far.
This could go either direction. You do see blue team is split though. Red team has the ability to rotate over when needed. And for Mini gets behind Simple and was putting out some lance damage, but a nice pogo from Simple will put M for Mini in the risky spot as he almost team kills his teammate. He's got to save him with the recovery.
Oh, down 6 sends M for Mini flying. Zero goes down. Recovery catches him in the midst of a ground pound. Now 4 stocks to 2. M for Mini and Zero have their backs against the wall. If they lose this, they are out.
Nice side airs coming out from M for Mini. Really trying to finish off either of these red team stocks. Oh no, Zero. All right, nice weapon toss.
Oh, hits.
What?
Goes through.
A lot of team damage coming out from this blue team.
Oh yeah, there's a ton. M for Mini is super deep orange. I mean, now he's actually. I thought he was getting hit, but he's actually doing a ton of damage to Hysen. Oh no, M for Mini, no. Okay.
You just.
This is your last stock, M for Mini.
Yeah.
Literally the last stock. You have to.
Maybe don't
have to
do
make
that.
This work.
Nice side air. That was a burned recovery from Hysen, but still had enough jumps. We'll be able to get back up safely. Punish opportunity for the blue team onto Simple. It's kind of a soft punish. Down signature will disarm M for Mini. Zero can't get the wall touch. M for Mini gets the stock 1v1. M for Mini much more damaged than Simple.
Oh, Simple, what?
Nice.
No way.
Let's go.
No way.
Let's go. M for Mini gets it. The clash out, and M for Mini and Zero hold on in game number 3. Simple had such a huge lead.
Dude, Simple is the last player.
That was his.
The last player that I would imagine would spear ground pound in a 1v1 in an advantage state and die. that was so. What on earth? Imagine if they lose the set for that. That's crazy. I mean, kudos to M for Mini for punishing that, but also I was like, my jaw dropped when I saw that happen.
Yeah, man. The second Simple whiffed on the spear ground pound was when M for Mini was like, I know everything I need to do right now. Hit you with the side air, get above you, have the advantage.
All right, we're going into game number 4, 2-1 in favor of Hysen and Simple so far, but maybe that was oh no, Simple is just ground pounding. Oh no.
He's like, yo, I'll make up for it this game, Hysen. Don't worry about it.
He's like, hold on, see, this works.
Yo,
I'll
I promise this move's good. Nice down sig. And a little bit of a team combo onto Zero. Left side, M for Mini trying to play this edge guard out against Simple, but decides to disengage, wants to help out Zero as Zero fairly damaged on this first stock. Doesn't want to lose it too early. And take, but the interrupt from Zero.
Oh my. Okay, downer hits. Is that M for Mini? He has a dodge. He touched. Like his hands like magneted to the bottom of the stage, and somehow his jumps came back. It didn't matter. He goes down, but still surprising. And now Zero is holding on for dear life. And for Mini picks up a weapon. Good spawn. Avoids the cider from Simple and the recovery. Nice scoop as well. If Zero could take a stock before he loses this one, I'd say blue team is in an okay spot, but so far it's been really solid for the red team. And there he goes. Nice side sig.
All right, keep this one relatively close. Simple still has a decent amount of health to play with. Some good target swapping from Simple will start putting out damage onto this blue team, but Zero's hunting for the knockout. Oh no, maybe team combo.
But the finisher went onto Zero, not to Hysen. But it was still a good amount of damage. Nice recovery. Sends Simple flying, but he bounces him off the wall, so he's not gone just yet. Silent recovery will finish it, but M for Mini, knowing that, is trying to help Zero, but Hysen got everything in, and... Oh,
big side sig. Zero might be out of this one shortly. One stock left if he gets caught, but a nice pickup from M for Mini and a scoop up. Can they get the stock off of Hysen?
He's not so damaged just yet. M for Mini gets caught by the back end of that down signature from Bryn, and now Simple trying to fight Zero off stage. Gets hit by a nice nair recovery. Tags on his damage from white to yellow. Another D-Light recovery. Zero getting in, getting the damage that he needs, and getting out. That's absolutely what he needs to do in this game. They just barely won the last one. Simple gets that weapon throw. Ooh, Zero. Zero is just weaving in with sword recoveries and then going to the other side of the stage.
He's just trying to find the right opportunities. M for Mini, big edge guard attempt. Gets above Simple, but Simple now in the advantage position. Throws out the ground pound. M for Mini with a side air. Will force Simple to disengage. Meanwhile, Zero gets launched. N-Sig puts Hysen into the final stock. This is doable for either team.
Oh, Zero
but
goes
Simple
down.
gets Zero.
M for Mini is looking for that side air onto Simple. I don't think...
Oh, no.
I mean, a Mammoth Fortress is going to take a little bit more than an X there to take out Simple right now. Oh, but now it's
But I'm
close.
worried for M for Mini because he is getting into that deep red last stock. Zero just taking the raw E-Sig. Nice
Simple.
recovery.
Okay, Simple goes for the ground pound again and loses the stock. It's now one stock across the board. Hysen not that damaged though, so it's not going to be in a 1v2 or a 1v1 situation as easily as last game. But M for Mini has been playing really smart so far. Oh, gets interrupted. Goes for that side air.
teammate, the side air.
Does it. Zero now in a 1v2. Simple and Hysen, much better spot to take this set. Will it take it 3-1 and get into the top 4? Nicely done. Zero taking so much damage. Simple gets the side air. Wow, relentless. Just Hysen they didn't have to do anything. Simple makes up for the blunder in the previous game and takes it 3-1 over M for Mini and Zero. Gets in the top 4. The fight against Zapapi and Viper in the lower side.
Yeah, some brutal side airs coming out from Simple. Fantastic showing from Zero and M for Mini, but that is going to be Simple closing it out, going on into the loser semifinal to fight against Zapapi and Viper.
And that means our top 4 for the EU Summer Championship has been decided. In the top side is Blaze and Acno against Fozy and Machete. Lower side, Zapapi and Viper versus the winners of the last match, Simple and Hysen. We will